Josiah, what does it say about this team that y'all shot just 29% from three and still scored 80 points against really good defense?
Man, we're resilient. We can find a multitude of ways to win. I'm just proud of everybody. But, we're always trying to improve, but we always got to be able to rely on our defense. There's some areas we got to clean up, but I'm just proud of everybody, and it shows that we're a tough, resilient team.
What was it like those last couple of minutes watching Dalton cook, I guess? It seemed like y'all were just giving him the ball and everybody was getting out the way.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen him do it over and over in practice, and, I'm not surprised by, the result with the ball in his hands. We're comfortable every time the ball is in his hands, and, in the crunch time of the games, the last 8 minutes, we feed off of him on the offensive end, and, he led us to the promised land today.
When did y'all realize what he did at Northern Colorado could carry over?
First time I worked out with him, first time we started playing pickup. He's a true hooper. He can get it in a multitude of ways, and he has a lot of areas to improve in, but he's a go-getter. He's a bucket and somebody that we're going to rely on heavily throughout the year.
How awesome was it watching what Tobey gave you, I guess, in the final 5-ish minutes or so?
Yeah, that was awesome. Tobe, you get tired of playing against Tobe in practice because he's such a relentless player on both ends of the floor, especially on the offensive glass, defensive glass. And so, just seeing him come out and being able to do it in a hostile environment like this, it doesn't surprise us, but we're so impressed and happy with him and the growth that he's made.
Were those gritty, tough plays that Cade made tonight kind of why you said that y'all can't afford to redshirt him?
100%. He's just a smart basketball player, but he's a tough player. He comes from a football background, and, that toughness is carried over to the basketball court. And, we need it out of everybody, but that's something that, he gives us on a daily basis in practice and, a night-to-night basis in the game.
Having that exhibition in Michigan State, how much did that help you prepare you for this kind of atmosphere?
Yeah, it helped us big time. In the Breslin Center, it was a lot like this. It was loud, it was rowdy, and I think that we learned a lot from that game. But being able to go into that atmosphere helped us out a lot in today's run.
How big were those minutes that Jonas gave you all in the post?
Jonas is an outstanding player. His minutes are big. Every time he's on the floor, we rely on him on the defensive end, and his game has grown so much offensively. But Jonas, he brings it every day in practice, so I'm not surprised by it. But it's a group effort, and I felt like everybody who played today played their role to perfection. Not to perfection, but they played hard, and that's half the battle. And I don't think we win that game without everybody who contributed.
Two more for John.
Rick keeps saying Dalton's still learning. If he's still learning and playing at this rate, what's his ceiling like?
Very, very high. DK's. I've been here. This is my 5th year, and I would say I kind of have a good understanding of it. But DK's only been here for a couple of months, and we're trying to bring him along. And it's a tough process. Everything's coming at him fast, but he's been a great learner. But he's definitely still in the process of learning how to guard offensively, and then what we need him to do on the defensive end. And I know that the sky's the limit for him, and we're just going to try to keep building off of that.
I think Wisconsin made just like 3 baskets in the last 8 minutes. What were y'all able to do defensively to kind of pull away?
We just talked about it in every huddle, just getting a stop after stop after stop. We had the lead. We said that if we stopped them from scoring, we win the game. And thankfully we were able to get some more buckets on offense. But, we hang our hat on the defensive end, and, it carried in throughout that last 8 minutes today.
Thanks, Joe.
Thank you.